Just watching some miscellaneous horror films. I was looking through Vlad's collection. It has some interesting movies. Miscellaneous. Well, miscellaneous is the group of items, objects, and people that gather. I love them exactly the same in that category. Miscellaneous, huh? Well, that sounds like this show. Have fun, boys and girls.
Welcome to another episode of Chats with Vlad. This is episode 57. Miscellaneous, if you please. And as Doom and Gloom alluded to, this episode is going to be a mishmash of things of various different types that go together. We'll call it our miscellaneous list, if you will. Indeed, boys and girls. Indeed. So many things we could talk about. So many things we need to get to. But, boys and girls, let's start off with something I really wanted to get to. Indeed. You see, there was a Fox executive that was caught. A lady. She was falsifying texts and showing little misleading clips of Tucker Carlson trying to get him squashed, banned, cancelled. Indeed, it's a shame. And on top of that, a lot of other news organizations, they too decided to jump on the bandwagon and try to attack Tucker at this most unfortunate time in his life. You see, boys and girls, because of contractual obligations, old Tucker, he can't fight back legally. No, boys and girls. But luckily he has a lot of other people like Kelly Megan and Noah and Laura Trump and Newsmax that are fighting on his behalf. I'll tell you one thing, Fox News sure isn't doing anything, are they? Indeed, their attempts to smear Tucker have gone awry, afoul if you would. It's just making him stronger. It's guaranteeing him a return. They did the same thing with Trump, boys and girls. They just wouldn't let him alone. They kept picking and picking instead of just letting the man go off. And now, Trump's going to return. And guess what, boys and girls? Tucker Carlson, he's going to return too. And the Democrats don't like that. They fear that, apparently, as much as they fear Trump. And I do mean the word fear, boys and girls. Indeed. So, I was thinking that, maybe, just maybe, I would get some reading done this week, boys and girls. Oh, Uncle Vlad's a very avid reader, but he doesn't get enough of a chance to read like he used to. No more 300-page books in a week for this clown. But I wanted to share with you some books that I've been reading lately. They're quite interesting, actually. Indeed, all mine. A little bit of politics, then, if you would. And then there's War Ghoul by Dave Brockie. You might have known him as Odorous Yorungus from Gwar. More scary stories to tell in the dark. Indeed. And then, if you're wanting a little bedtime story, I say little because that thing is small. Or maybe I should write a little bit tonight. Oh, all kinds of things that Uncle Vlad could put in his death note. Indeed. You see, boys and girls, I like to read a lot. But you can read not just books. But if you're good at it, like Uncle Vlad is, you can read people too. Indeed. Like Joe Biden. Oh, indeed. Uncle Vlad can read him like a book too. That man. Let me tell you, boys and girls, that man got caught doing something when he was the vice president that he shouldn't do. No, indeed. Joe Biden and Foreign National exchanging money for policy decisions. Ooh, somebody might go to jail for that one. But let's face it, boys and girls, we all know that Joe Biden is guilty of a lot more than that, don't we? The big guy always gets 10%, doesn't he, Joe? And your boy Hunter, he's put this entire country in jeopardy for money that you've squandered. And then, on top of that, you hear that Hunter Biden claimed poverty. He was getting more money for shit paintings than Picasso was for pure works of art. And now he's claiming, after being on the board of Barista, after getting huge diamonds from China and all kinds of other money from them and from Russian mayors, that he can't not only acknowledge his child that he bastard, but also that he doesn't have enough money to support his own kid. Oh, boys and girls, if you're gonna have Spawn take care of him. Yes, he's a piece of shit indeed. But anyway, I digress, boys and girls, again. You know, it occurs to me that every time I go to these gumball machines to get something for my youngest Spawn, that the prizes they're giving out in these gumball machines keep getting weirder and weirder and weirder. Yeah, no, I bought 5 of them just to show you what I mean, boys and girls. Why don't we go inside? And you'll see what I mean. Here's the first one. Let's see what kind of prize we got from the good old gumball machine first, boys and girls. Well, that looks like garlic. Oh my, what do we have here? The second one. They've been putting weirder and weirder things things in. What do we have here? Well, that's just not funny, boys and girls. Anthrax. Woo! Wow, it kind of blows your mind, don't it? Third time's the charm. Maybe I'll have some luck. Craps. I'll need better luck than that. Maybe this one, the fourth one, will change my luck. What's this? Oh, that's just great. Miniature counterfeit money. You can't spend it and you go to prison for it. Last one. What the heck is that? Uh-oh, I might be in trouble. Well, boys and girls, I don't think that turned out very well. We better get back to the show, though, huh? Wow, you want to talk about a harrowing experience? You're going to be clearing that debris out for days. Well, good thing that was just my little experimental shed. Time to get a new work shed. But, boys and girls, we're dragging on through the night here. And Uncle Vlad has some funny ha-ha he wanted to share with you before we go, boys and girls. To go with the spirit of this episode, there are a bunch of miscellaneous jokes, boys and girls. Enjoy. What do you call an expert fisherman? Why, a masturbator. What goes in hard and dry, but comes out soft and wet? Why, chewing gum. What do you call a cheap circumcision? A cut rate ripoff. What's the speed limit of sex, boys and girls? 68. At 69, you have to turn around. What's the best part of dating a homeless person? After your date, you can just drop them off anywhere. What did the toaster say to the bread? I want you inside me. What do you call a man who cries while pleasuring himself? Why, a tearjerker. Indeed. What does a mermaid start wearing? A sea shells. When she outgrows her bee shells. How is sex like a game of spades or bridge? Well, if you have a great hand, you don't need a partner. What do you call two South Carolina Reaper peppers getting it on? Spicy fucking hot. Well, boys and girls, that's the funny ha-ha for this evening. And I think I've given you quite a bit to talk about. Oh, but hold up before we go, though. Uncle Vlad almost forgot he wanted to discuss one more thing. Ah, indeed. This is what I want you to think about, boys and girls. You see, Bud Light, well, they tried doubling down. They tried apologizing with really lame commercials that were meant to placate the American people. A guy with 3 gorgeous women on a rainy night in a rock country concert. Oh, it pissed people off. It wasn't an apology, it was placation, and everybody saw that. And on top of that, not only is the boycott going 4 times worse than Anheuser-Busch will ever admit. Oh yes, boys and girls, on top of that, now because they placated to the right, now the left's boycotted them too. So, boys and girls, Uncle Vlad wants to leave you with this to think about for tonight. How deep will you dig your grave, Anheuser-Busch, before you realize you're already dead? Think about it!
He is interested in more than just a good. Listen, he's having no.
What do you think about miscellaneous stuff Vlad was talking about? I'm just saying at this point I'm disappointed. I feel bad anyway, so this is just a little bit more fun for me. And that is for to the miscellaneous
So I dug my heels in deeper.